Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
All right, what's going on, everyone? So you can tell I'm still sick. I don't know what the fuck I caught. I caught it New Year's Day, so this is how we're already starting off the new year. Sick. And yesterday I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna stream today because I'm not. All the symptoms of whatever I caught just hit me all at once. But I've been taking emergency. I have been drinking tea, soup, between yesterday and today, and so now I'm feeling a little bit better. So that's so I was like, you know what, I told Avi, I was like, Avi, I'm probably gonna go live after you are, even if it's for like an hour. So it's all good. What are you doing up, sir? Yeah, I said I put a little community thing up that I wasn't gonna go live, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm definitely still not 100%. I'm hoping by Tuesday, I'm at least close to 100% because I hate fucking being sick. I hate having to use sick time. And just missing out on a decent check. Good lord, Woody, 74%. So yeah, it's been an interesting start to the new year. Besides me catching whatever the fuck I caught, I didn't yet. I'm working on it though, because I had to get my DFW tickets, then I have to get the weekend pass for the horror convention, which that's probably going to be like, after tax and stuff like that, it's probably going to be like around $100. And then the what's it called is coming in July. We have one of the bigger wrestling pay-per-views, the AEW one, All In, and they do like figure reveals and stuff like that at that one. So they show like prototypes and the final figures and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna get that, but I'm not really in a rush to get the seats because they haven't really sold out yet, so I think I got some time. Jay Gonzo, what's up, sir? me get you Rebecca's here.
What's up, Chew? What's up, Chew?
Because I'm slacking, but besides that, if you're a wrestling fan, WWE started moving all of their like wrestling archive stuff. They already started transferring it to Netflix. So if you have Peacock, like I do for wrestling for WWE, I think I want to say probably pretty soon once they transfer all that stuff over from Peacock to Netflix, there ain't really any reason to keep your Peacock subscription. And it's the same thing for All Elite Wrestling AEW. They already took all their 2019 stuff and moved it over. So all the Dynamites from 2019, all the pay-per-views from 2019 are already on there. I started going back and rewatching it because I remember when I got this computer, I had NXT up on one tab and I had AEW up on the other, so I was watching both at the same time during the Wednesday night war between AEW and NXT, which was fun. So yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of that stuff. I will probably wait until next Friday. We're going to probably do a big wrestling talk on here because I have to get caught up on Stardom because Stardom just did 2 fucking shows and they're like 4 hours long. And they always start them at like 2 o'clock in the morning when I have to work, so I have to slowly get caught up on that. And then Wrestle Dynasty is tomorrow, so I have to get caught up on that. Wrestle Kingdom is I think next week, so it's a lot. We're getting a lot of wrestling at the beginning of the year. No wrestling talk. Boo you, Woody. No wrestling talk. You should know, sir. You should know that you should know me and my wrestling, okay? You should know that I'm you should already know. It's all about the wrestling here. Okay, sir. No wrestling. Hang on, my mic died. This is what happens. My mic died, and we're already off to a good start. I think we're already off to the races with that. So let me plug this in so then I can use my mic. Oh well, fuck it. I'll charge it later. Oh, it's not on sale. Okay, so see, Woody, we're good. We don't even gotta worry about it. It's not even. I'm not sure, but we can check that though. We can check that while I have this up here. You bear with me just 1 second. But if you were here for the great home network, the home shopping network stream, I didn't get a shipping email from Ringside yet, but my coffin drop, Darby Allin and my Brody King shipped from eBay, so that should be here next week. So we'll have that to talk about. So let me pull that up there for DFW real quick and figure that out. I think it said the 5th is when the tickets go up. So we'll see, because it did say the 5th, I think, but I don't want to say the 5th and then you wait till the 5th and then you miss out on your first dibs on the tickets. So let me get that pulled up. What's up, Andy? We're checking the DFW ticket. This year, because Woody's already locked in for this year. I'm locked in. Every year, as long as they keep it in the area, I'm locked in. As long as it's still like 20 minutes for me, I'm guaranteed to be there. I already put in for. Oh no, I didn't put in for my. Oh no, I don't think I put in for my days off yet. For that, I should be able to now though. So it's gonna be a very busy year though. And I didn't take any pictures at DFW last year. So you know, that's how it goes. Let me check though, because it's being a little slow. Andy, I gotta catch up on your videos, sir, because you've been cranking them out, and I haven't been able to watch them because I gotta. I've been missing everyone's streams and stuff because I've been sick. So I gotta check that. Let me check. I hope Mython goes this year. It'd be kind of cool if they just like, you know, unexpectedly showed up, Mython and Mrs. Mython. The Mython gang showed up. Let's see, I'm trying to get this to work. I have to go the old people way. I have to go through Facebook to get this to go. So while you're patiently waiting for me to pull this up, the garbage. What garbage? What are you talking about, Woody? What are you out here calling? What are you out here calling garbage? They got. Well, it seems like 8 hours ago they already got the. Looks like they already got the Marriott hotel reservations up. Let's see. Here's the link to the tickets. So let's see. Gonza probably already went to sleep by the time I fucking pull this up. Sorry, Gonza. And then I got something open on stream. There was something else that came in the mail, but that I was supposed to be working on getting Airbnb. Okay. Well, listen, Jeff is the man with the plan, so I'm sure he will not disappoint. I don't think I'm gonna need one because, like I said, it would be like probably like $2 a day for me to go from the train to the new venue. Let's see. It looks like they're up right now. It might be spooning if I got nowhere to stay. God. Would you shoot the little spoon? Woody's the fucking little spoon of this whole thing. Oh shit. Alright, so we got Alright, so it looks like they're already up, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the tickets are already up. So in terms of the pricing here, we got $10 for Sunday. We got 15 for Saturday. The early bird admission is 15. So for $5 extra, you get in, I think, an hour early. $20 for the Saturday early bird. Friday night preview is 25, but that's only from 6 to 8. So you'd only really be getting in for 2 hours. And then for the Commander's package, in terms of everything that includes, so you get access to the Friday only workshops and tutorials from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You get all access admission to the show Friday night, 6 to 8. All day Saturday, 9 to 5. And all day Sunday, 9 to 3. Friday night celebrity meet and greet at the hotel from 8 to 10. And then you get the t-shirt for free. And it looks like it's pretty much priced the same. So the t-shirts run from medium all the way to $4XL. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is your where did you see this? Yeah, a little, because you're bigger than I got you, Jagons. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this link in the chat here for anyone that wants to get their DFW tickets. Half on the whip. Yeah, look at you, Woody, already making connections. Alright, so oh well, I don't know why the hell it split the link. I don't know why it did that. It split the link though, but I put it in there for whoever wants to get their tickets, whoever's going to DFW. There you go. You got your what's it called? You got it going on there. Put the link in there. And the sale ends for that on June 23rd. So you got from now until close to the end of June. So you got enough time to figure it out. I think Jeff probably wants to take people to Dallas Vintage Toys. I would imagine probably that Saturday, since it's 9 to 5. But that would be something you'll have to ask him, because I can't confirm that. But there's a little bit of figure news, or some new things in the world of figures, I should say. So let me pull that up real quick. And of course, I'm going to use the wonderful Find My Figures ladies, which hopefully they show up at DFW next year, because I only met one of the Find My Figures ladies, and she was extremely kind. I think that was Mrs. Articulated Ninja. I think they're going to do a group trip, because that's what Rule Keeper said the last time I asked them. They did a group trip with, I think it was Ninja, both of the Find My Figures ladies. Rule Keeper was there, Jeff was there, and I believe Miss Mython and Mrs. Mython went too. So, alright, so we got a few things to... Okay, so we got a few things to cover it seems like. Oh yeah, there definitely was a lot since the last time I talked about this. Okay. I guess we'll start with the backpacks. So Valorverse is doing new backpacks. These are going to be adjustable backpacks, and these are going to be coming in 2025. So will these be ready by DFW? I don't know. But they're adjustable backpacks. So that's kind of cool. I imagine they still have the same feature where you can store stuff on the inside. So that's kind of cool. It's a little bit different, I think. This Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi Luke. It's a pass for me. I haven't played Street Fighter 6. I played a little bit of Street Fighter 5. I didn't really like it. I like the older style Street Fighters, like the arcade style Street Fighters. So it's a pass for me. However, the only exception for this line is going to be Juri and Chun-Li, because I do fuck with Juri. I kind of like that she's like an evil version of Chun-Li, and her stage theme goes pretty fucking hard too. So I'm game for Juri, and I kind of like middle age Chun-Li. She still be looking pretty fine in her middle age. So she's aging gracefully, so I'm down for that too, and you're going to be able to get a lot of the fighting poses out of those Rebel Tech figures. So I highly recommend. I'm not familiar with this company, V Toys. But the samurai looks really cool. I like the Oni mask. Samurai Taki, I think. But I kind of like this figure. The soft goods, the different swords, extra hands, the extra armor plates on there are cool. So there's no price yet, but it says January 25th of 2025 is when the pre-orders go up. So I'm not sure about that. Ramen Toys, they had a showcase of their new diorama. There's the Mad Hatter stuff if you ended up getting that Kickstarter. They're working on a 1/12 scale dune buggy. This Fans Hobby, I don't know who that is. But they're working on wait, I am showing this, right? Let me just make sure that... Okay. He said he doesn't know. That was a hard part with Dallas Vintage Choice because the toy show had guest panels all day. I went Sunday after Joe's show ended, so I didn't miss the middle-aged cartoon characters. He ended up buying the... Oh, that's right. I forgot you were working on the what's it called? You were working on that set with the Skyrim dragon. So yeah, what do you need to be looking into this? Get you a 1/12 scale Doom buggy. You should already be reaching out to these people and buying these in bulk. You need to be buying these Doom buggies. Medi Toys. I don't know if this is from a video game. I don't know what this is from, but he looks cool. I'm wondering if this is from... If that's what that one character that Tony bought that he was really excited about. That was from that one video game that I can't remember. Is this a snail shell figure? I don't know. I guess this is another third party figure, but I imagine this is from some anime. I don't know. I'm guessing, yeah. Oh, this is from this is from that Lord of the Rings anime. Okay. So Figuarts is going all in on the Lord of the Rings stuff, both the original movies and the anime stuff. Okay. This I think was like a third party version of the Ninja Gaiden. I think, which is really funny that Revoltech is putting out one, and then this company comes through and does the fucking third party version, which is kind of funny. And then we actually get to see the Storm Arena figures, so we actually get to see what are supposed to be actual 1/12 scale Storm collectibles and not what they claim to be 1/12 scale Storm collectibles figures. So these are a good sign. However, I want to see the King of Fighters figures and I want to see the Dark Stalkers figures, because if they can get Morrigan to scale with the Jada Toys stuff, or scale close to the Jada Toys Street Fighter stuff, I'm game. I'm game for that, because I would have bought that Morrigan, but for like almost $100, fuck that. She would have been out of scale. She wouldn't have looked right. So, but next month, I can't wait. Next month, the Edge Runner stuff, David and Lucy. I can't fucking wait, dude. Expect my ass will sit down and I will be reviewing these. Okay, you have my word that I will sit down and I will review these fucking Edge Runners figures, because I love the Cyberpunk game. I've put in countless hours into that game. I love it. I love the music, the atmosphere, the story, the characters, the weapon design. It's all dope. And Edge Runners was awesome too. The ending was absolutely heartbreaking for my poor girl Rebecca got the shitty end of the stick. But Edge Runners is a great anime. I highly recommend if you're into like the whole Ghost in the Shell, cyberpunk type of like world building or type of atmosphere. This is perfect. So I can't wait for Rebecca and Main to come out, because I'm hoping they do the whole Edge Runners crew. But honestly, I went and looked, and 5K Toys has the third party Rebecca backup, and I might pull the trigger on that one over the Jada Toys one. She's just, that third party one's got a little bit more going on, so I might pull the trigger on that one, even though she's going to be like triple the price of what the Jada one is going to cost, but it's all right. We got more dinosaurs, more Jurassic World dinosaurs. I guess this is for the new Jurassic Park movie that's coming out. I'm not sure. We finally got some word on the mail away Pandora. She's finally here. You can send in your 20 action points plus $10, or you could straight up pay the $24.99. You got a 1 in 500 chance of getting the bloody version, which looks like that. I am going to just wait till DFW. Let's see. Oh dear. What, the Edgerunners stuff or the Rebecca? Because if you met the Rebecca, I'm waiting on that one. Well, I was waiting for 5K to put up the that one that Mython told me about months ago that he pre-ordered, which was oh, what the hell did they call her? It was a third party Rebecca. They didn't call her Rebecca, but she was like Gun Girl or something like that. And they finally got the pre-orders back up for her. So I may have to bite the bullet for that Rebecca, that third party one, because she's pretty cool. I think these are the ones that Jeff is talking about. And Abby just talked about these on his stream. The ATL 25, the not roadblock from G.I. Joe. So this guy is cool. He looks cool. I don't know a price. I don't know what the quantity is that they're going to have at Toylanta, but we should know within like a month or so. Snail Shell is doing a collab with New Moon Walking. I don't know what that is, but I kind of like the way that she looks. She looks cool. I'm already falling down the fucking Snail Shell rabbit hole. So she is probably going to be an instant. She's an instant pre-order for me. Once 5K Toys puts her up, I'm game. I don't think I'm ever going to use this weird like maple syrup arm, even though it looks like the fucking molasses that it looks like the molasses that trapped the mosquito in John Hammond's cane from Jurassic Park. But she looks cool. I kind of like her. I remember seeing her from like one of the like overseas toy shows. So she's cool. Like I said, I like also when companies do like these type of figures where you have them kind of in like street clothes, because I also like to do like regular photography, you know what I mean, where I can take like well, obviously I don't have anyone nearby to I have no one nearby to use as an example. Of course, I never have anyone by, but you know, I guess she's kind of in like normal clothes. So like, you know, take her and put her outside, you know, whether I'm traveling or whatever, I could use her and just take regular pictures with her. That's what I like using these figures for. You can take regular pictures with them. So it's cool. I like the option here. She seems to come with a lot of stuff too, and she seems to have movable eyes because that's what this little wand here is for. So I'm game for that whenever that comes out. Let's see. And I can't wait to get an airbrush and turn him into Sauron from Primal Rage. This military line looks great so far from this pick. Oh yeah, the I'm not sure what, I don't know if they said this is strictly, well, it says artillery team leader, so I would imagine they're gonna do a whole line of them looking like this, but they haven't said anything. But I guess that's a case of you have to go to Toylanta in order to see it. But I don't know if Bro, why is my internet so craptastic? Oh, I'm gonna have to. Cheetos is out here sending me, asking me something. I'll have to message him after this. But I mean, it says artillery team leader, so I'm not sure if that means what that holds. So I guess you'll have to. I would imagine at Toylanta they already said the 4 horsemen are going to be there, so I imagine they're going to show the rest of the team. But I think this is what Jeff was talking about. The Star Arc Toys Cyber Limit. This guy's name is Bone. He looks cool. He definitely reminds me of what were they called? They're called the Animals in Cyberpunk. They're like one of the first factions you have to fight. Oh no, they're like the second faction you have to fight. But they're like juiced up, like cybernetically enhanced like gym rats, I guess. One of the enemies, one of the first boss fights you have to do, you fight one of the animals. I think it's like the leader of the animals, and her name is Sasquatch. And she has like a giant fucking hammer that's like this. And it's a pain in the ass for your first boss fight. Not a lot of fun, but once you kill her, you get to take her hammer. So, but this is cool. I mean, for $70, he seems like a big fucking figure for $70. Like that's a substantially sized figure, and you get 2 different upper torsos, so you can pop and swap. So that's kind of cool. This one is Quizzy Rick, 65. So I think she like $4 less than him. Yeah, $4 less. I don't know why. I feel like she would be a little bit cheaper. She's kind of cool. I like the robot arms, but if I were to get her, I would go on GP slot and I'd get her like a pair of like cargo pants or something like that, because the fact that she just has like that one plate there, and it's just like she's got plates on her knee pads and she just has like that one plate there, but she has like a little crop top there, is a little much. I think I'll have to buy her some pants, and then I think it'd be okay. And then this one is Jenna, and she seems to come with a shitload of stuff. That's a lot of extra sets of hands, extra like lower legs, extra faceplate, extra arms. This vest, she comes with that machine gun. So no price on her yet. And then this is the last guy, Erdwolf. Oh no, I guess he's the second to last, because then there's this robot whose name is K0. So it seems like we're getting a lot of cyberpunk stuff this year, but it's not bad because they do match. They do match the style of the Edge Runner stuff, so I definitely will keep my eye out for these. I am gonna have to order her some pants though. She needs some pants. All right, she needs some pants. Yeah, the animals. Oh, Roll Keeper, where have you been, sir? The sheriff has finally returned. Oh, they said it was going to be a line? Okay. Woody's all in. Woody is all in on the mythic. What are these called? Do these still follow under? Oh, it doesn't even say. I would imagine Cosmic Legions, or maybe a different line. I'm not sure. The pink-haired FBI watch list evidence. Yeah, she does. That's what I said. I feel like they should have sculpted like maybe some shorts, or just sculpted some pants on her. I'm just like, I'm a little confused as to. I'm confused as to what's going on with that design. I think like the upper half is cool because I like the kind of anime style she's got going on, and the fact that she has the extra robot arms are cool. Like that pose looks cool, but yeah, I'm gonna. Luckily, GPS slot exists, so finding soft good pants are not that they're not as hard as you think. I think it's also the fact that it takes like 2 months for you to get them. So, I mean, I don't know if you could take her. I don't know if you could take that little jacket off though. I don't think you. Maybe because the arms popped off on the other one, so maybe they pop. No, the arms pop off, so we'll figure it out. Well, it seems like the arms pop off, so getting a shirt and some pants for her, not an issue. As a matter of fact, I think if you buy clothes from GPS, well, I don't think it's GPS slot in particular, but if you buy like 112 scale clothes on eBay, you can get like a shirt and a pair of pants for the same price. I glued them shut because I never wanted to see her. I'm telling you, I'll buy the fucking figure some clothes, all right? Because the design is cool, you know, minus the 2 areas we pointed out. Everything else looks cool, and I think it'd be kind of cool to have a little. In case we don't get the rest of the edge runners, it'd be kind of cool to give like Rebecca there a little sidekick to run with. So that'd be kind of cool. But I think they got something going with that line. I think they do need to tweak some designs in the future because that one there it's borderlining a little bit on something. But I think that might be everything because I don't think anything else came out. I don't think. Oh wait, is this actually going in for pre-order soon? Oh, nice. That Elite 120 Cody is going in for pre-order. Actually need that, I need that championship belt. Might have to consider that. I told her you're grounded until I'm dead. And then my kids are instructed in my will to keep you grounded. I fucking can't. But yeah, I don't have any more. I don't have any other figures to show in terms of like new stuff. But I did grab these. I grabbed these from work because one of these I thought was cool. I don't usually do the. Why do I keep thinking this mouse isn't dead? So usually I don't do the Hot Wheels, but for some reason this little racer, this like little Mario Kart-ish line keeps me checking because sometimes they do characters that I think are really cool. Like the other one I have is It's like a little Mario Kart of like Harley Quinn, but then they did this one of Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph, and I love Wreck-It Ralph because it's a cool little homage to like all the old arcade games that I grew up playing. Now, when I say that, watch Woody's gonna come out of the thing and come at me and say that I didn't play those games, which I did play them. I just didn't play them when they first came out. Woody played them when they first came out. I played them and I still play them when I go to the arcade. So Woody's gonna come after me for that. But yeah, it's cool. They had this one and they had He-Man for some reason. Look at him. Whatever. You didn't play those games. I do play those games, but all right. But yeah, they had like a He-Man one too. But they seem to be expanding out and doing more different characters. But I actually thought this was really cool that they did that as like a little Hot Wheel car. They're a little bit more pricier though. They're like $5 for these little. It's like, It's like, I don't know, Mattel. $5 though. It's a little pricey. And then our figure for tonight, I've got Kirby's Dream Course in my SNES right now. Well, then turn the stream off and boot it up and play some Kirby's Dream Course then. Okay, and then what I ended up picking up, I thought we didn't have any more of these, but I guess one magically showed up. But it's a Darby Allin that I was missing, so I'm gonna open this Darby. So now I want to say I'm missing the two Chase figures, the Darby with the Sting face paint, the Darby from the Ricky Starks and QT Marshall cinematic match they had. I think I'm missing like 4 or 5 more, but I almost have every Darby Allin. Some people my age got under or older than you, but not me. Fucking can't believe. Consent. You're fucking crazy. Under or older than you. That's crazy. Some people my age. What do you can't even be that old. You're like in your 50s. I feel like you're in your 50s, Woody. There's no way in hell that you what's it called? But yeah, I'm missing like 4 or 5 more Darbies, and then I should be caught up on them. But I kind of like collecting the Darby Allin figures, just because of the fact that he always gets a new tattoo whenever they put out a figure. So you're always trying to chase down the next Darby to keep up with all the different tattoos. So it's cool though. I like it, and I've been a Darby Allin fan since like he first showed up in AEW. I knew he was wrestling on the indies for a bit. I know we're getting into wrestling talk, and Woody doesn't like wrestling talk, but I like wrestling talk. So you're gonna have to put up with my wrestling talk. But I think one of his matches that Woody ain't 50. Damn, I am. Ageism's a bitch. Well, listen, Woody, if you're not 50 and you're older than that, I would take that as a compliment, okay? That you don't look your age. You know? I remember people used to tell me that I looked like I was 16 when I was 20. So, you know, these people didn't tell you that you looked 16 when you were 20. I think we're all... Listen, Earl Keeper, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, alright? I don't know. Ageist, wow. The slander in here is unreal. God, I hope they didn't, like, put zip ties in here. Yeah, they didn't put zip ties in here. God. Nice. Hope you enjoyed the crackling. Should have said a warning for all the headphone users. So he comes with this awful rubber coat, which I know I'm going to have to replace at some point with the rest of these fucking Darbies that I have, because they seem to always give people the rubber goods. So that is going in the garbage, because I hate the rubber goods. No good. No good. No good. No good. We only do soft goods in here. Okay, we are team soft goods. All right. So this shit can go right in the trash. So that's no good. But in terms of the figure, though, the rest of the figure is good. I kind of wish he came with a skateboard. I miss when all the Darbies came with a skateboard, because it was a fun little game of trying to collect all of his different skateboards, because I skate. I skate. I board in real life. I own 2 boards. And then I also grew up collecting the tech deck boards. So it was kind of like one of those little things that it was like, oh, I found someone that actually boards. So I'm so old, I saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit in theaters, and I was way too young for that. Good lord, everyone's bothering Jeff about this Airbnb. I don't think I have this Darby, do I? Oh, let me see. Is it this one? No. It's not that one. So this definitely is a new Darby that I don't have. Because I could tell from the face paint. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice, that's a Darby that I don't have. I was kind of worried from the face paint that it was one that I already had, but I don't have it. Oh, and this one has updated tattoos. Nice. So it's a Lin. He doesn't come with any extra hands or a skateboard or anything, but still pretty cool. Let's see if I can get it up real close here. So face paint, pretty good. No real slop. Tattoo detail looks good, even though this is outdated because he has a full sleeve now, so all of the inside ear is filled in. But he does have the updated neck tattoo, so that's something. And he also has an updated... Oh no, he already had that. Oh, and then he has a spine tattoo as well. So pretty cool though, pretty cool. I think he actually has different shorts on this one too. Holy shit, he does! That's so cool. He's got like... He's got his face and he has Sting's face on the shorts. I don't know if my shitty camera is gonna pick that up. You see that, how it has the printing on his shorts? That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. So look at the size of the pins though. Listen, I know all of you are people that enjoy your pinless figures. I don't mind when the fucking wrestling figures have pins. Alright? I don't mind it. If The wrestling figures have pins, I'm okay with it. As long as when I go to bend the arm, it doesn't break, and it doesn't feel like a piece of shit in my hand, and it doesn't feel all floppy, everything feels nice and tight, the joints feel tight, I'm game. I'm okay with it. Now, granted, I did swap the head out, or actually, no, I swapped the whole torso, because this is like my Cody until I get another one. But this is the lower legs are the Series 1. I think the top half is the Series 4, but I love that head scan. That's the best head scan they've done for Cody that looks exactly like him. I feel like WWE can't get his head scan right. I don't understand. They can't get his head scan right, but Jazzer's got it right. Like, the first time they started doing the different expressions. They have the Dick Tracy and prune face combo shifts February to March. They're out here. Good lord, Jeff. They're out here hounding you for that damn Airbnb. But yeah, pretty cool. Apparently he was a Walmart exclusive. I don't know what made him a Walmart exclusive, but I like it though. I like that it's another Darby that I don't have. But technically this is my first purchase of 2025 if we don't count the like all the like 9 wrestling figures I bought on stream that I don't have in hand yet. But my only downside is we need to get rid of these. We need to stop with the rubber clothing. No good. This is shit. This is shit. For $20, I would rather you give me clothes that possibly stain the figure than you give me shit rubber clothes. I cannot stand rubber clothes on a figure. It's terrible. Because then that means I have to go out and spend money to buy actual clothes for him. So that's no good. But let's see, how long have I been going? I've been going almost an hour, so is going to be the Secret Wars. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good pick. I think Shane just got that. Well, Grandpa Shane got that Secret Wars cap, and he seems to like it. But let me check the old eBay here and make sure that my stuff shipped. All right, so it looks like my Brody King that I ordered or I bought off eBay. Yeah, my Coffin Drop Darby should be here on Tuesday. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes Darby number 5 for me. So that's cool. And that one has the Coffin deck too. But he has the awful coat. So that'll have to get replaced, but we'll take baby steps to get the mall soft goods. Oh, but I got an update. So all the so if you remember how the post office lost my 3D printed weapons, well, I reached out to the seller and they sent me a whole new set of them, and this time I actually got them. I made a complaint to the post office, and I don't think we're going to be having any missing package problems anymore. We'll just say that. I usually don't complain. I don't go Karen, or I don't go full Karen, but the fact that I've had to reach out to 2 different sellers to have lost my fucking packages is ridiculous. But oh, look at that. Obby's here. Figure Fight Club is here. That was a good show. I caught it. I was lurking. I didn't really chat that much. But yeah, so it looks like Tuesday for those. And then I don't know when I'm getting the ringside order that I placed. But we can absolutely check on that. And see, I love how when I log into ringside, I'm immediately met with coke-eyed Ultimate Warrior. Still shows pending. So maybe by the end of the week, maybe the beginning of next week, I'll have an update on my ringside order. But I'm waiting for those because I definitely want to. I'm definitely gonna probably sit down, I think, and do like an overview. Not that I have a whole bunch of the AEW figures, but I do want to sit down and do like an overview talking about the AEW figures at some point, because I do have some things to say. I mean, both positive and negative, but I do feel like I have accumulated enough of them since the beginning of the line of people that I like. Obviously, I didn't buy everyone. I think at the beginning I got all the waves, but then I started only just cherry picking the people that I liked. But I feel like I have enough of them to where I want to sit down and talk about them, because I definitely enjoy them. I know a lot of people don't really like them. They kind of have their issues with them. But I definitely want to sit down and talk about them, because I think if the distribution wasn't so dog shit from Jazzwares, I think that more people would like those figures. Oh, son of a bitch, that Eddie Guerrero went back up in price. Oh, fuck it, I'll have to pay the price. I'll have to pay it. Well, actually, let me see. If I put in the let me see if I put in my code here. If I put in a code. It doesn't drop him down. It doesn't drop him down to the price that he was at. He was at, I think, like $23 for that Eddie Guerrero in the No Way Out gear. Damn. Oh well, I'll take that hit, dude. I don't have a good Eddie Guerrero, so I'm gonna have to. If you're curious what I'm talking about this Eddie Guerrero from probably one of my favorite matches, I think, is I believe No Way Out. Was it 04? I think this was No Way Out 04. Let me see. No, why would it? Oh my god, why would it have a "Did you know" on the back? Why would it have a "Did you know"? I would feel like they would put "Did you know" and put the fucking date of the attire. I hate that shit. I hate that Mattel does that. One of my nitpicks with these damn wrestling figures, they never put the date of when the attire is from. They always put like the stats of like the championships they won, and it's like, I don't want that. I want the date of when the attire was worn. If it's a championship attire, I want the pay-per-view and I want the date of the pay-per-view. So then I could be like, oh, this attire was from so-and-so when so-and-so won this championship. But no, instead they have to just fucking put, did you know about the Rascals? It's like, yeah, if you were following WCW, if you know Eddie Guerrero's history and you know a majority or a few of the cruiserweights that left WCW and jumped ship to WWE, yes. Yeah, we know whenever WCW fell, aka when the corporate of Time Warner, or when Ted Turner lost power and the higher ups had the merger with Time Warner, and they felt like they didn't want wrestling on their channel anymore, then yeah, that's when everyone who could jump ship, and then everyone else that got saved when Vince bought WCW, and then whoever he didn't like just got tossed to the fucking wayside and had to pretty much figure it out. Because Vince didn't take everyone. Vince did not take everyone. Let's see. I believe it was No Way Out. So okay, so I was right. It was No Way Out 04. Her elbow snapped. If it's the Rhea Ripley that I'm thinking of, I have her pre-ordered on Amazon, and I only bought her just for the head. The head scan. All right, the head sculpt, because I know I got a few people in the chat. They're gonna take those words out of context. The head sculpt on the figure is what I bought it for, to head swap with one of her other figures, because her Elite 117, I don't really like the head sculpt from like the blurry ass pictures that were taken from that live stream. It doesn't really look that great. The rest of the figure looks good, but the head scan, wow, Rule Keeper, shame on you, sir. I would have thought you would stoop that low. It is a good Eddie skin. Like, I feel like they finally have like captured his head sculpt. It's pretty good. I think people said that the skin tone wasn't right. I think it looks okay. I'm not gonna really I'm not gonna be like I need an Eddie Guerrero figure that needs to like perfectly match his skin tone. If it's close enough, it's close enough. Alright, it's an action figure. I don't need it to be like 100%. Like, as long as he's not built like the Ultimate Edition Eddie Guerrero, and he has the Undisputed title and he looks like Eddie, then I don't have any complaints. I think now I have to get that lowrider that they put out. I had to put him in the lowrider. I have to buy that little Mattel lowrider that they put out, and paint it up a little bit, and then put him in the, like, have him kind of like standing on the inside of it. But yeah, I mean, fuck, dude, $30 for an Elite it's rough, man. They got me hurting. They got me hurting for these fucking figures, man. They got me hurting for that one, and they got me hurting for the Shawn Michaels, because I might have to get the Shawn Michaels, dude. I might have to get the Shawn Michaels in the DX gear, even though I don't really like that head scan. I feel like the head scan's a little inaccurate. I feel like he had stubble when he wore this gear, but again, I love that they don't put what the gear is from. They don't put what the gear is from but they just put like a random fact as if you're buying this figure and you don't know Shawn Michaels' career history. That's not a bad price though for the New Age Outlaws. That's not bad. I remember these came out. These were I think Hall of Champions. It was like a Target exclusive line, and the wave that this Billy Gunn and this Road Dogg came out in was like fucking impossible to find. And it had a Kane, it had a Attitude Era Kane, it had that Road Dogg, that Billy Gunn, and it had someone. Oh, it had Ron Simmons when he won the WCW title. And that wave was just impossible to find. It just never showed up. Oh, they restocked those Dudleys. Oh, they got the draft lottery Cena though. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I always wanted this. This is a re-release of the Defining Moments draft lottery Cena. I remember this. I remember when he was number one. He was number one pick this year for the WWE draft lottery, and he was the number one pick for Raw. That's I don't know how I feel about that head skin. That head skin is a little. You doing my boy John Cena a little rough. You doing my boy Big Match John a little rough there with that head skin. I'm not liking that head skin. That doesn't look right. I'm gonna have to get another. I'm gonna have to look around and see if I can put another John Cena head sculpt on there, because that doesn't look right. That's not Big Match John. That's not the Big Match John I remember. It's not a good head sculpt, but it's a good figure though. Well, they don't have that Mankind that Tony accidentally broke, so he's a little fucked. He might have to buy a $50. You might have to buy a $50 3-pack in order to fix the Mankind that he accidentally broke. Just a little unfortunate. And that fucking Dudley's 2-pack isn't back in here either. I do have to get that Money in the Bank 2011 Punk at some point before it sells out. I know, now we went on to a whole wrestling thing. The Throwing Knife build is OP in Cyberpunk. Oh yeah. There's some really good builds in Cyberpunk. There's some really, really good ones. If you have a PC, you can... I can't remember which mod people were running, but you could run the Sandvestine, and it slows everything down, and you move like Quicksilver. So everything slows down in slow motion, and you could go and kill all the enemies, and then once everything speeds back up to regular time, they all just ragdoll effect. Yeah, the WC. I'm telling you, Abby, I never saw that WCW Ultimate Edition Eddie. I never saw that WCW Ultimate Edition Eddie Guerrero. I never saw that. I never saw the Mankind. Whack. Absolutely whack. Mattel's distribution has been... Mattel's distribution has been absolute dog shit as of recent. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I think the last time I saw Ultimate Editions for the Monday Night Wars was the Piper and the Bret Hart when those first came out, and they never restocked. We never got a restock, so it's been that long. Last time I played was 1. Oh, what are we on? I can't remember what patch up they were on. but it's really good. They fixed a lot of stuff. I took a break from mine because I'm slow rolling my first playthrough on it and trying to do all the side quests first before I finish the story. But they have some cool little 2.2. I think that's the last. I think they want to put one more update in before they call it quits and start working on the other before they start working on the other games that they other game projects they want to do. But there's some cool little Easter eggs. Like if you want to find you can find Rebecca's shotgun guts, David's Edge Runner's jacket. That's a cool little side quest. Finding the there's like a smart pistol you could find. There's all different cool little Easter eggs you can find in there. But yeah, next payday though, expecting to. I'm going around 2 with Ringside. I'm probably gonna order some more wrestling figures because Abi is a terrible enabler. He has enabled me to get back into the wrestling figures. So I'm taking a break from Valiverse and all that stuff, and I'm only getting wrestling figures right now because I didn't get any, or I didn't get as many last year. I think I only got like maybe 5 or something like that. So I'm playing catch up this year, I think. I don't know how long this year I'm playing catch up, but I'm going to be playing catch up a little bit on the wrestling figures because I definitely missed a few. I hate this. I hate when Mattel does this shit. When they know you want a figure, not that I want an Eric Bischoff, but like I know there's a lot of WCW collectors, and the fact that you have to pay $140 for a ring that you may not even want just to get a fucking Eric Bischoff action figure. Just to get an Eric Bischoff action figure, it kind of sucks, and I kind of feel for you on that. It's kind of dog shit that they do you like that. I love how he has like he has no jacket on. I cannot remember a clip that I've seen of Eric Bischoff in WCW where he didn't have that fucking leather jacket on. I cannot tell you a time when he didn't have that. Unless Abi wants to school me real quick. Before I show one last thing, and then I am off for the night, and then I will end the stream. But I do want to kind of show this because I was looking on the Mattel. Oh, that's an ugly ass doll. Sorry, fucking. What's it called? These fucking Wicked dolls popped up. I swear you cannot go anywhere without seeing this fucking movie advertised. I feel like it feels like psychological warfare. I feel like I'm gonna mentally break. Looking at the fucking thing. I kind of wanted to show this because I thought this was cool. It was kind of worth mentioning. Since Abi's in here and he's been a wrestling fan longer than I've been alive. So check this out though. This is a Territory Era 4-pack. And you get Superstar Billy Graham. You get King. Oh, well, no, actually, it was Harley Race before you took up the King Harley Race gimmick. You got Muhammad Ali. And you got Gorilla Monsoon, which is actually kind of cool that they did a Gorilla Monsoon that's not like a commentary version of Gorilla Monsoon. The box is kind of cool too. If you just kind of keep stuff in the box, that's pretty cool. And I want to say this is the first time that Mattel has put out the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, I think, what is it, the 10 pounds? 10 pounds of gold championship, which I love this championship. This, I think, goes down on my list of favorite championships. It's such a beautiful title. It's been held by some legendary people in the world of professional wrestling. And this is also a really good Harley race too. And then this is also a really good Superstar Billy Graham too, because I think they put out, I think it was like a Walmart exclusive or something like that. Or no, he was a chase figure in one of the Elite waves, and he was like impossible to find. But the fact that they're doing another Superstar Billy Graham is kind of cool, because I feel like he doesn't get a lot of recognition as much as he should, because he was the Hulk Hogan before Hulk Hogan. Like, if Hulk Hogan did not come along, like, you would have seen Superstar Billy Graham would have been like at the fucking top of the WWF. Like, he was that good. I don't know what title that is though. I like how they call it the Territory World Heavyweight Championship. That is so fucking funny. It's like, that is not the Territory World Championship. It's the NWA title, but you can't legally call it the NWA title because you don't own the NWA. Billy Corgan owns the NWA. But I do like that championship though. But I also like this Gorilla Monsoon. Again, the fact that it's Gorilla Monsoon and it's not a commentary version of Gorilla Monsoon is really cool too. And this Muhammad Ali is kind of nice too. It's kind of nice. I don't know if there's a better... Is there like a better... Oh yeah, there you go. There's like a better picture of that title. Which I think this is the only way to get this WWE title and the NWA title. Which I can't believe for $80 they couldn't paint the fucking side plates. How lazy. Come on, Mattel. If I'm paying $80, put a little bit more paint on there. Put a little bit more paint on that title. And paint the fucking side plates. Don't be lazy. Because they should be painted in. But not bad for, I mean, $80. That's not too bad. What are we talking about here? Let's see. Oh, did he actually? Nice. I'm gonna have to look at that and see. I've been drinking scotch. I've been drinking scotch. Let me see. I heard seamless. Let's see. I know Woody's always up to something. Oh yeah, see, I was right. It is a 10 pounds. I always forget. It was always something pounds of gold, but I can never forget. Right? Can never remember what it is because it seems like, oh, I love that belt. I couldn't agree with you more, Avi. It's a beautiful title. It sucks that it sucks that NWA. What someone told me is NWA is on. They only show it on Twitter. They have like no YouTube channel that streams NWA. They don't have a TV deal. You pretty much have to watch it in full on Twitter. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, NWA has always been a television show. Why not try to negotiate with the network to try to get you a TV deal? Because you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot when, you know, all these people that WWE ends up signing from NWA, you're going to be like, what's NWA? You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people know about, well, not a lot of people that currently watch wrestling know what the NWA is. You kind of have to be like an old school, or like an old head of wrestling to know what the NWA is. But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you because I do think that's very cool. I think the last time we got a Harley race was the King Harley race, so it's kind of cool that we're getting him in like his pre WWF his pre WWF look. It's cool to see him with like the mutton chops, and he's rocking that curly hair. So like that, I hope that they do. They not come with like interchangeable hands. They just all come with, I guess they just come with those hands. This is really cool though. And you get a soft goods. Look how nice this is. Look at this. You get this beautiful soft goods robe. Look how beautiful that robe is. So if you collect the territory stuff or you're into the territory era, I can't remember how much the shipping is from Mattel, but you know, $80. $80. I think they're the only people that are selling them. So, but it's a nice little 4-pack, I think, of wrestling stuff. But anyway, that's it for me. I just wanted to hop on for like an hour. I know we went a little over an hour, but I went on a little bit later than I thought. But granted, I didn't think that I was going to be well enough to get on and do a stream this week, because I felt like absolute shit yesterday. So now I feel a little bit better. Hopefully by Tuesday I'll get whatever I caught out of my system and we'll be good to go again. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped in. Woody222, Just Jeff, Alpha Red stopped in. Rollkeeper made his once in a lifetime appearance, once every century appearance. Allende stopped in here. Jay Gonzo stopped in here. Where did Allende go? Kaiju Kitty stopped in. Where did Allende's thing go? He was somewhere up here. And then Allende stopped in. So thank you to everyone that stopped in. I will see all of you next Friday. Hopefully all of my hopefully whatever the fuck I ordered from eBay doesn't get lost this time. And then check out Figure Fight Club. He's starting a new show on Tuesday. And you might want to tune in because he might be having some people you wouldn't expect to make some debuts. So yeah, and then I will see all of you on Friday. So take care. Stay safe. Try not to catch the crud that's going around. And I'll see all of you on Friday.
Ooh.